So now we have another talk by Miss Veena Gupta. So Veena is an LLB and security professional, Google Icon 2022, TEDx speaker, and she is fondly known as India's first female bodyguard as she protects men. She is a creator of a woman safety app known as MSMR, and her passion is martial arts. She is the author of book MSMR, about which she will be giving a talk. So I invite Veena on the stage.
Thank you very much. Hi, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
So you can make out I'm not from here, I'm from Delhi. Before coming here I was overexcited because I have just read telling you a story. So I was prepared sharing my story, but I will not be boring you by sharing my story. So I will do some action out here involving all of you. So just be ready. Maybe I'll call somebody here as an attacker, or maybe you have to defend. All right. But let me just ask you one question. How many of you have heard Spider-Man, Batman, Superwoman?
Yes.
What comes in your mind when you heard Batman? Huh? But what generally comes in your mind, the kind of attire or how he looks like?
Black attire.
Bat, right? Clothes. And when it comes to Superwoman? All the things, shields and all these kind of things. Multi-role. So I want you all to imagine something. Imagine you sitting in a car or walking on a road, and beside you, you have a bodyguard. What comes in your mind? When you hear this word bodyguard, what usually comes in your mind? Have you seen those movies, jahan pe, like maybe bodyguard movies, Salman Khan? You have seen that whenever there's any talk, you have bodyguard. So what usually comes in your mind?
Big, hefty.
Muscle.
Muscle? What else? Muscular? Black clothes? Is it? Alright. So, my name is Veena Gupta. I'm fondly known as India's first female bodyguard. If you Google Veena Gupta, you'll find me on top list because I started a venture which protects men. You must be feeling like a bit odd. Female, and how can she protect men? How many of you can relate? All the men. Are you feeling safe? Are you feeling scared? No, you don't need to feel scared because I'm here to protect you, because their laws are very pro-women, posh, sexual harassment at workplace, and all domestic violence 498. Isn't it pro-women or pro-men? Pro-women. If I say, you're staring at me, it's in a crime. 306. 350. Alright. So I'm just going to share a small story about me. How can you relate a sari-clad female bodyguard who's protecting men? So quickly I'll just take you through about my journey, and that's how I've reached here, and people started calling me India's first female bodyguard. So you can see me very carefully. Do I look like a masculine woman? Okay. So I'll just, sorry?
Manly woman.
Manly woman. Alright. Okay, quickly I'll just run through this. So this is me now, people, they know me as a Google India icon because of my work. I'm qualified security auditor, risk professional, and a business entrepreneur. I started my journey in 2000 into security domain, but I come from hotel management background. Can you just quickly run? Now this is what you relate with the bodyguard? This is how. But I have challenged the status quo, proving myself that female can also protect men while wearing sari. Tell me why. Do you think female can protect? Or without having bicep, can somebody protect somebody? Because security comes from here, the presence of mind. This bicep will not save you. Only reaction and sense of action will save you. Okay, next slide please. So this is me copying that because media was after me that you should have some biceps. So I tried to build some bicep. I could succeed, but taking those back, it took me almost like a year. But then I realized that, this is not me. I should not be following those typical bodyguard because I do have a brain. And I'm graduate, I'm qualified. So luckily, I was working with 5-star hotel as a sales and marketing person, and one fine day, a multinational company came into India. They were looking for a business development manager, and I have just approached over there. You know why? Because since beginning I wanted to be a police officer. I used to follow Kiran Bedi ma'am. But due to my height, due to family constraint, I couldn't get into army or police or etc. But ek dimag mein, I always had a zeal that I have to become something which I always wanted to. I always wanted to protect people. I didn't have any army background, any police background. But since beginning, I always played a role of Ravana, then Sita. Because I found myself, inclined towards the power. Yes, I will protect you. My all girlfriends used to come after me because I grew up in a place, very small village, where I've seen eve teasing, molestation, grouping, staring at you here and there. So I thought, how do I protect them? So to protect them, I thought I should be something which probably not a police officer but something else. So I had that thought in my mind. So when this company came and they were looking for somebody, that was a security company based out in Bangkok. They said, can you do this? Can you create some bicep? Can you just do operation? Can you just go at night check? I said, I will do everything if you make me a protection officer. So there from my beginning started. You can see this is me. Now I have a company. I am known as I have my global head office in Singapore, which is known as a Seam Global Consulting. And starting from zero, I've reached to Singapore because that was my mission and vision that I have to be there. I have a group of company where we do security, safety, and I create more female bodyguard just to empower them. Also, quickly. But what was the mantra? Any guesses? I had nothing. I had no background. I had only one thing, an attitude. I had that, attitude to be an entrepreneur, attitude to do something, attitude to defeat something, attitude to challenge something. I come from Hindi medium background. I couldn't even speak English. But then I thought I have to be this. So I quickly isko kar dijiye. It will take some time, sorry. So this, no, can you just, okay. So I started from IHM background, then got into security, then real estate, interior, automation. But again, something was missing because I didn't have biceps. So what I've done, I've learned martial art. Not one, I have done multiple martial art, Krav Maga, Israeli martial art, then karate, and anything you ask me, the lathi art, knife art, street fight, everything I have done because something was missing. I didn't have the bicep, I didn't have any degree to protect people, so I just chose to become a martial artist by passion. So multitasking has made me something, and I'm standing in front of you. So it made me a creator, it's made me an entrepreneur, it's made me an author and a women's safety app creator. Because I always followed the personal branding. I always promoted myself, Veena Gupta, then promoting my company. Because when you promote yourself, you can do anything. Today I can sell even soap, I can sell even broom, I can sell you also. But with my name. So how it happened? Because I believe that women empowerment does not come by you. I don't need anybody will be empowering me. It should come within. So I just self-motivated myself, and I stopped this idea that why other people, why government, why men, and why other people will celebrate my empowerment. When I was born, I was an empowered woman. And collectively, I started blaming women because we were the one who were the Janani and the creator. We have given the birth to a child. We were the mother who have created boy and girl, then human. So I started practicing the humanity, then men and women. Today my daughter, she's 25 years old, and I just taught her one thing: be a nice human. So this is what I pursue and started converting all the intangible ideas into a profitable business. And this is me. You can see my hand is the limitless. Because the day you become the limitless, I think you can achieve anything and everything. This is me when I'm doing the task. As she rightly said, Sangeeta, yes, I look something different, but I am actually this so dangerous. I intimidate as a dangerous woman. Men, they are scared of me. And people, they don't even propose me. I've been a single mother for many years, because my husband was so empowered by me that he left me. He couldn't digest my success. And you know, many times when I used to go for an assignment, because most of the assignment used to be at night. So I'm going to protect a man who's coming at late night, and I'm there to protect him, to pick him up from the airport. So I've been asked question by the society. They used to laugh. You know, if the woman is going at night, people will think something else she's doing. So people, the neighbor, they started frowning, they started laughing, they started saying things to my husband. Your wife is doing something bad. Stop her. You know what my husband asked me? Guess? Either you leave me or you leave this job. And what was my answer? I leave you. Because I was so passionate and this is what I wanted to be. When I got that, then how can I leave that? But of course, I always tell people, I'm a life coach now, I always say, I could not be a good wife, you could not be a good husband, but we are good parents. Now my daughter, she gets both the best parents together, we are together parenting, we are best business partner. It's just like we are not husband-wife, which is okay. And this is what I tell people, like as a lawyer, when I see cases, wife is asking for alimony, they are fighting the cases, the husband is going through emotional trauma, I will not give you kids custody, and the wife is fighting for the kids custody. Who had asked you to fight for the kid custody? Let men also handle it. But you know, we superwomen, we want to do everything. So then also I won a Mrs. India in 2014, the first runner-up. The first article came in 2014. Guess when? 2000 was the time when the Bodyguard movie came in India. And everybody talked about Bodyguard. One fine day, one lady find me. And then she wrote about me, the lady bodyguard. So people, they started calling me glamorous bodyguard, this bodyguard, Miss Dabang Singh, Miss Haryanvi, Miss that, blah, blah, blah. Initially, I used to feel shy because people, they used to come, instead of praising, they said, are you a security guard? Are you an escort? Are you a guard? I used to say, oh, I used to feel shy. But after some time, I said, no, this is me, the glamorous bodyguard. Because I feel very proud when I say I protect men. Then men is protecting me. And that gives me more power and more zeal to do more things for others. Oh, next. This is an attitude. I always carry this. This is when I'm at task. People, they made some shoot and some small film on me because I always believe the traditional values, then having a big bicep. And this is me when I protect people. I do work with fun, with lots of zeal, with lots of motivation, and with lots of commitment. There was a time when my daughter was down with fever, 104, but I was committed to protect somebody, and he was in Hyderabad only, the ADP, sorry, I should be taking the name. I was doing the assignment for the company, but you know, I have to leave her. People, they used to say, oh, this is very easy, she's come in the newspaper, but I said, can you leave your daughter who's down with 104 fever? But I had to do it because I was committed. So if you committed, then only you can reach somewhere. I have limitless, I have preached everything what I do. This is what I practice. So rigorously I do my martial art training, my gun training. This is the SWOT training. Quickly. These are the few coverages. This is again like Hyderabad. This is my team when I'm at task. This is my, so I wear sari like this, and this is my team. So if I'm wearing sari, and if I'm protecting you, do you think anybody can guess that I'm protecting you? Because there's the advantage of taking female as a bodyguard, because I will merge into a crowd. If you have an obvious bodyguard, if I have to kill you, I will kill your bodyguard first. So this SOPs worked very fine in my business, and the people started seeing me like this, then a bodyguard. So that's how I become sari-clad woman bodyguard, and media have this started writing. This is my international head office. This is my client. So when I'm with the client, we are doing the audit, we are doing the talk, we are doing everything. This is again Hyderabad. This is few clients. This was, okay. Now this is very interesting. You know, it took me almost 17 years to explain my peer fellow professionals who were the security professionals, like all people from defense. because they could not digest a civilian, and that's also female, have competed with them, or standing next to them. So 2017, I got the first award, the Best Women in Security Award. And then I was literally like crying. I said, what's the point? I'm 47 years old now and you're giving me an award. But that's how like you have to like, you have to break the bias, you have to break the ceiling. Being a female, you have to break everything to reach here. This is again my girls team and I got another award. This is like Hyderabad, if you can read the Hyderabad language. The Hyderabad government also like recognized me because I used to come very often here. I used to train. I have trained many schools in Hyderabad. I teach self-defense, so most of the schools in Hyderabad through my CSR I've already completed. With the police we do work, they have a SHE team and we work with them, and closely we talk about self-defense in cyber and physical security. Quickly. These are the awards. So girls को देती है bodyguard बनाने की training. So now giving back to the society, I started training more girls into the same business, not exactly to become Veena Gupta, but something to do more than a normal security guard which you see at the main gate who's just doing the frisking. So I'm just trying to create security associate who can be more than security guard, because you must have seen female security guard always doing one task, which is frisking. They don't do more than that. So I'm just creating a team of almost like I have 100 and 200 teams of girls. Okay, so in 2022 I got the Google icon and Google has chosen my name on the Women's Day. They have posted my hoardings in NCR with such a big hoarding in Cyber City and all NCR. There was a hoarding by this thing, "Koi ladkiyon wali harkatein karo." Okay, so this was a campaign called "Bolne se hoga, search for change." So I have become very proudly Google icon 2022. This is my initiative where we talk all these society's issues: gender bias, safety, body shaming, equality, workplace harassment, identity, and all these kind of things. We have an initiative called She Talks. It's a fireside chat, an online platform, YouTube channel, which I have by the same name, where we take the interviews of the empowered women or a weaker section. This is our NGO, where we teach only self-defense to save the community. So it's always important to give it back to the society, because whatever you have learned, if you have not given back to the society, there's no point of you doing something. So I have created this NGO which is called Women Empowerment, Safety and Security, registered in Haryana. In 2012 we have made this NGO, and after that Nirbhaya incident happened. Ever since, like, we are doing very aggressive work with all the Haryana government for conducting self-defense training or talking about empowerment, but only in safety and security. Okay, this is the book which I have written, My Security, My Responsibility. I will showcase few basically tactics and practice what talks about in this book with the help of you people coming here. This is the app. If you press this app, it has a, you must have seen, I think you must have heard very sad incident in Hyderabad, the Priyanka rape case. After that I made this app. It's a very beautiful app and it has a beautiful feature which is the siren. See, you must have heard this, I think, incident where she was with her scooty. Instead of calling the police, she has called her friend. She did not call anybody. Hadn't been she had this app which is just a siren. It creates a deterrent. It creates a police noise so that you feel that police is around. It gives you some kind of empowerment. It's a tool. So this is the app, and then it's a GPS based app. It has a self-defense techniques. You can download MSMR by the same name, and then you can always use it free of cost. So this is what I was talking about. I'm just training and creating more like guards to become at least the associate or the bodyguard. As I always believe, I will not quit. I'm here and I will be here forever. So conclusion we will talk about later. Before that, okay, conclusion quickly, like, I just want to give message to all of you, like, become the role model for other. Always do your job with big attitude, as an entrepreneur attitude. It's not necessary if you're working with somebody, you should be working as an employee. You should always have an attitude, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. While working also, you can become an entrepreneur. attitude towards your work, towards your wife, towards your husband, towards your kids, towards your friends. And I would say we women have to change. I think we should start praising each other, we should start empowering each other, then feeling jealous. Your sari is better than my saris or something like that. Know yourself, know your strength, and control yourself. Unite your limitless power with body, mind, and physical. Next one. Okay. Message what I want to give. I'm not ending my talk. I'll be just taking 7 minutes more to just showcase one tactics and practice. I just want to give one message. Do whatever you have to do, but do with lots of fun. If you're working, then work with lots of fun. If you're fighting, then fight with lots of fun. So life, you should take it as a fun. I have taken my life, my own all hurdles as a fun, as a converting into a business. Now I'm a life coach, I'm a motivational speaker, and I talk about my life in a very positive manner because I've been like this only, carefree, careless, let it be, let's go, let's do this thing. So we can end this PPT. I would request a few people to come and help me. Okay, I want to, can you just remove this? And even if you're, supposingly she and me, we are walking on the road. Now we are so passionate and we are selfie people. I think all of us, right? We have those selfie app, beauty app. So, is it like we're doing this? And on the road, oh my God, let's edit. We do this on road. You're walking on the road and you have a phone from your wife. Will you take? Yes or no?
Of course.
Oh, you will not take. Okay, you will take?
Of course.
Take the phone and just walk.
Like this.
Yeah, okay. So first we'll do the men's safety, then the girl safety. Can you just come back? Okay, so assuming this was the left hand side. This was the left hand side of the road. As I'm saying, we are all addicted to do everything on the road. Chat, app, SMS, WhatsApp, and the minute we come out from, for example, you're sitting here, the minute you get free, you will just check up your all messages and you will do like this only.
Yeah.
Even husband, wife also. Oh, look at this. Then some relative, everything.
Yeah.
And then clicking picture, editing, posting on Instagram, posting on, checking in on Facebook, everything we have to do on the left hand side on the road. Now you're walking like this. Now imagine we all of us, we are who? Attacker, random attacker. There are two kinds of attacker. One is the stalker, who knows about money maker kind of person who wants to make quick money, right? These are the so unknown attackers are out here, and I'm looking for somebody stupid, like one level. Now you're walking and talking. Tell me, is he one level for me as an attacker? What can I do to him? Actually, let's go.
Snatch the phone maybe.
Go. So I'm on the bike and I snatch this phone, right? So for me, we do everything. And now supposingly you're with your wife, right? Suppose I'm with you. Now you're talking and I'm talking like this. Do you think attacker will take who? Him or her?
Maybe her.
Maybe her. He's prepared. Okay, now we have another example. Okay? Now we have an attacker and then we have a kidnapper. Now kidnapper, maybe I'll take the example of stalker. So I'm the stalker, I've been following her one side love, I like her, maybe she insulted me, maybe she slapped me, or maybe she hates me and she doesn't love me and I love her, I want to marry her. So this is one kind of attacker. You must have seen that, acid attack and all these kind of movie we have seen. So one is a known attacker, so she's going up. So we are the attacker, we stop the car here. Okay? Now will you kidnap her?
Yeah, I'll put her like this.
Okay? So imagine the car was here. So car, we know that she goes out at so and so time and we were stalking her. Stalking does not take place in 2 days. It takes years. It takes 6 months or 8-10 months, So one fine day, I've seen 8:30, 9 o'clock. This is the moment. Let's stop it. Let's go. And the kidnapper is like this. One car. Driver is sitting here. Co-pilot will go at the back. Drag her and push her. It's easy, quick. So I will tell you the defense mechanism. This was a one thing, which was a planned attack, planned kidnapping. Random again, we on the bike. Now you know what to do with as an attacker.
Right.
Now she's walking. Walk. Okay?
And pull that.
No, kidnapping, it was just another thing. Okay, now she's walking like this and she's on the phone. Now is she vulnerable for me as an attacker?
Of course.
Walk. If I'm on the bike, it will be like speedy bike in a quick second.
Fraction of second.
Fraction of second. Sorry, it will happen like this. Now, many girls, many people, you'll say something that I knew that she'll say that I will
She will hold
snatch,
it.
she will hold.
Yeah.
But do you think I'm on a speedy bike? You will hold or you will let go? So now bag is with me. Your life is with me. Everything is here. My car keys, my home keys, my personal this thing, everything is here. It's so difficult even to change your credit card. Then the minute your purse goes, how much you have to think? So many things. Credit card, data, this, everything is gone. Because
in Hyderabad, majorly chain snatching happens.
yeah. So this was a purse, and imagine now here you have big chains. Now everything is so. See, this is the left side. I can see her chain. Easy for me to snatch and go. In Delhi and everywhere, I think there's no like city. I would say it's safe or unsafe. It's like the circumstances and the surrounding that makes you safe or unsafe. So whenever I see the like, ma'am, can you just come here? So one, we have this side.
Yes.
Yeah, you talk also on phone.
I usually
Yeah.
don't talk to you.
Okay, she doesn't. But yeah, you have good chain, ma'am. So she's walking and she's saying thank you. She'll say thanks to attacker, okay? So walk. So ma'am, you're walking on the road, right? Left hand side, and I'm on the bike.
Yeah.
So I will snatch your chain. And I'll tell you, this chain snatching happens even outside your house. It happens so, like morning, like you have a lady, it just happened like 2-3 days before. So lady, she has a habit, every day like 6 o'clock she'll open her door, she'll park her car outside and then she will do like this, And then you have a street like bikers who knows each and everything, that auntie comes out and she does like, so your chain is like hanging. And for them, and then chain. And then, it's about 3 days before, and then she was doing like this. Like big ruckus. Police will come, police will do nothing because FIR, even if they were right, they will call you at the police station to recognize those people. Your husband will say, no, sit home. No need to go and watch all these criminals because they'll stand all 10 criminals in front of you. You will never execute the FIR. The conviction rate is very, very rare. So ma'am, you are unsafe, you're wearing, and if you're not wearing the gold chain, the biker will come back and will slap you, ma'am, at least wear the gold chain. It happened, Yeah, okay. So fine, I quickly now, time is up. So like, I tell you the quick remedy. So tell me, what should we do? I can't teach you self-defense, but there's a quick remedy. The easy way.
Walk on the right side, right hand side.
Yeah, exactly. First, if you have to walk on the left hand side, keep your bag
on the right.
here. Keep your this shoulder totally free, so that you can attack. For example, if I hold you like this, like as a kidnapper, your hand is free. Bring your hand on the bag. Yeah, bring and then throw this as a. Just pura ghumo, bag nikalo. Take out the bag. Yeah, and then throw. No, take out your bag. Where's your bag? Bag is here on the shoulder.
Throw with the back.
Throw with the bag.
Okay, now your hand is free. The minute somebody is a kidnapper, I hold her from here and the one person stand at front. Just stand. So this was the kidnapping scene. If I'm dragging her here, what you can do, you can kick him because I'm holding you, there's a balance. Right? So you just come front. You can just hit him. Okay? Come, quickly. Yeah? You can just, okay? Because I'm holding you, there's a balance. Now, you hold me. Quickly, okay? So this is me. If he comes close to me, first I do this.
Back.
And because I have a balance.
Right.
So I can protect myself, I can fight with 2 men. And second thing, if she's going like this, she's not vulnerable. I will look for somebody else who's vulnerable. I will let her go. But why we have to do so much of, when we can do quick thing? Quick is what? Walk other side of the traffic. If you have to walk left side always, choose a path where you cross a road and walk towards the traffic. So it means I'm walking and I'm seeing the traffic coming towards me.
Right.
Because whenever something will come from my back, I will not be able to see. But if I walk towards you, I can see there's a traffic biker, I can always pull myself. But always remember, whatever shoulder exposing to the traffic, you should have nothing on that.
Free.
Safety, yeah. Your hand should be free. If you're walking other side of the road, which side you should have a bag? Here. And now you're walking and you can see the attacker coming to you. Just keep one hand distant. So, thank you very much. It takes lots of time, but I think we have very limited time to do this. Thank you very much, attacker. Alright.